Hi everyone, today I'm here to talk a problem that I think it's very important and relevant in the Elixir community. Let's read this tweet by Peter Sonica. He's looking for work. He was, I believe, a senior software engineer at Valued App, and he's looking for new opportunities. And okay, he tweeted, Elixir biggest problem is adoption now, I think. Whatever helps with adoption should become a priority, in my humble opinion, or in my opinion. That's why, for instance, making Phoenix and Ecto closer to Rails in terms of speed of initial development, i.e., reduce boilerplate, would be on my list of priorities, my Elixir status, which is the hashtag that we use when we want to talk about Elixir. I genuinely would love to help with this, by the way. I just need to make sure that the community is open to such ideas because it would mean more magic. So there's a comment here by Venkat Dinavahi, I believe. What do you feel like the solution is? Could there be simpler abstractions for getting started? I'm thinking, for example, writing an app in PHP used to be possible with a single file. Could the amount of boilerplate be proportional to the functionality? It's not so much about the number, Peter, now, of files. It's not so much about the number of files, but boilerplate code that's needed to achieve basic stuff. Simple things should be trivial and hard things should be possible. I love the simplicity and explicitness in principle, but I also hate boilerplate code. Venkat again. Simple things should be trivial and hard things should be possible. Between quotes. That's the way. Heart. People don't like magic between quotes, but it's a fuzzy word. A compiler is magic. An HTTP server is magic. People only hate magic when the abstraction is bad. So there are many more comments. I'm not going to go into them all here. I'm going to leave the link to this tweet here by Brian Cardarella. Brian is the CEO of Dockyard, which is a relatively famous company in the Elixir Erlang ecosystem. And he agrees with Peter 100%. Adoption should be community focused. This requires us to start presenting outside of our bubble. Too often, Elixirlang devs are preaching to Elixirlang devs only. To that end, I have decided that I'm pulling back on speaking at Elixir-focused conference and will start targeting more generalist tech conference. And do you know when generalist tech conference? Um, and I comment here that I learned that a big company in Brazil is leaving Elixir. That company is Stone. So if you know any Elixir, non-Elixir conference, please let us know here. Maybe I'll have a list. I know, for instance, that this guy here, Lars Wickman, he did that. Where's Lars? Lars. Ah, it's here. Lars. He does a great work in his under Yard company. He has a great YouTube channel. Let's see his latest videos. For instance, Gig City is an Elixir and Erlang conference, but CodeBeam is also an Elixir and Erlang conference. Elixir ConfU also, but where's there was a trip that he made to a conference that's not only related to Elixir. Where's that video? I remember that video. Self-hosting, Sun API. Oh, it's here. It was here all the time. Telling others about Elixir. I went to a non-bean conference. Which conference is this one? I believe you can see here. It's a conference, I believe it was in Denmark, which is close to Sweden. He's preparing his talk. Many people's or dev. So the conference where Lars gave a talk, it's called or dev, or I'm not sure if that's the right way to say, but here is an example of a developer conference that's not related only to a programming language. In Brazil, we have some like TDC, the Developers Conference. And that's it for today. If you really want to help the Elixir community, to please in the comments in this tweet, you can list Generalist Tech Conference. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.